नमस्कार, आप देख रहे हैं ग्रेटर जम्मू और मैं हूं आपके साथ नीतू सिंह। आईआईटी में आज 3 दिवसीय प्रोग्राम का समापन था, जिसके मुख्य अतिथि एमओएस डॉक्टर जितेंद्र सिंह रहे। आइए देखते हैं क्या कुछ खास उन्होंने जम्मू कश्मीर के स्टूडेंट्स के लिए कहा।
Our phase B, which will double us up in next 4 years, expected to, and recently announced in our budget 2025. So within a short span of 7 to 8 years, starting from 2016, 2017, we have come a long way. IIT Jammu team, with its perseverance, has achieved a beautiful campus, sprawling campus, which is typically 405 acres at Jatti. Our campus currently can house 1800 students, over 200 faculty members and staff, as well as state-of-the-art labs, typically 60 or 70 labs in our current campus, what we say, call it phase A. What we celebrate today is 3 commitments of IIT Jammu in the times to come, as we have grown at this place.
We have a campus of more than 400 acres, and we have 11 different disciplines that he was briefing me in his room. And atop the hill, the location, in fact, the other day, I was talking to some of the friends in Delhi. I said, I think one of the best locations for any IIT is the Jammu IIT. So, if not for anything else, when you hold a conference of a larger scale, because I've been in the conference circle for nearly 3 decades, I've been organizing national, international, all kind of national. You will have the advantage of attracting faculty and delegates for 2 reasons. One, for your beautiful location, and second, for Vaishno Devi. So even if they don't come for academics, they may come for other reasons. But you have it, and you must make the best use of that. And therefore, now as far as the students are concerned, I think you are lucky, we said that applies to others as well, that you are going through this in one of the better times happening in India, and the best is soon to come. When I say better, I think better for science, also for science students, also for the scientists. Today, India has made a mark not only nationally but also globally. And it's all happened in the last 10 years, at the risk of sounding boastful and not sounding modest, because unless I pat my own back, who else would? Because in public life there are others to pull you down rather than to push you up. But we have to give due credit to the leadership headed by Prime Minister Modi. We were just fragile 5 when we came. Today we are first 5 in economy, and we soon hope to go to 3rd and 4th and so on. And if you take purely from the point of view of the science, technology, innovation, we were just about 350 startups in India. And I vividly recall when the first time Prime Minister spoke on the ramparts of Red Fort, and he announced, he said, we are going to have a movement, a campaign, and a scheme with the theme Startup India, Stand Up India. I received a couple of calls in the evening asking me what's it all about. Because the concept was so alien, so vague, so ambiguous to us in this country. But within 10 years from that small count, we have gone up to 1.75 lakh. We rank number 3 in the world in the startup ecosystem. And not only here, even because I keep traveling across within the country, outside, even outside, most of the startup groups are having young boys and girls from India. And they have the advantage of combining entrepreneurship with creativity. Like for example, in a city like Berlin, you have 12 food outlets started up in the recent years, the new genre of food startups. So I asked those boys, I said, you don't have much of an Indian diaspora over here, how do you sustain yourself? Well, sir, हिंदुस्तानियों को खिला के थोड़ा चल रहा है धंधा, तो अंग्रेजों को खिलाते हैं। I said hats off to you. You started feeding chola bhatura and idli to Germans. So I think there are a lot of potential available, capacity available, but what was lacking was an enabling milieu which is to be provided by the policymakers, by the political leadership, and that happened after 2014. Our global innovation index has jumped from 81 to 39. If you go by our publications, we are nearly 2 lakhs. In fact, to be precise, it's about 1,91,000. We are rank 4. And the future projections show that we would be overtaking US by 2029. So that's going to be a remarkable achievement. Our patent filing is ranked 6th in the world. 6. But what is more important even than that is that 50% of the patents are resident Indians. तो पहले ये भी कहा जाता था साहब किया तो क्या हुआ, हर कोई तो फलाना को तो वहीं जाके कर सका था, यहाँ तो नहीं कर सका। अभी वो कोई नहीं कह पाएगा। More than 55% of the patents are by the resident workers, the resident boys and girls. And the rest of them also who are very recent migrants outside India, and they are also willing to come back. So that's another lesson which I also wish to share with you. We have launched schemes to attract young technocrats or techno-savvy youth, innovators back home. We even now are giving relaxation in age if they want to go in for a government job. We have a program called Vaibhav. But of course, you don't even need to go for a government job. You have so much in plenty now in India, all the opportunities that were available, both technology-wise, otherwise, and even from the point of view of financial emoluments. But the point is because I have been a teacher for more than 25 years, but I think what I should share when talking to young students over here, that if you're planning to come back, you plan that before you leave India. And you have to be very clear that I'm going to come back after 5-7 years. If you say कि मैं जाके वहाँ देखूंगी या देखूंगा, settle हो जाऊंगा, फिर बनाएंगे, फिर नहीं आएंगे. Because then the other things take you over. And I'm saying this because I've been dealing with students, being with them most of the time. I don't usually sit with this lot because then they start counting their age. So this you guys don't.
3 दिवसीय IIT जम्मू में आज ये प्रोग्राम जो है वो कंक्लूड हुआ है। इसमें अपने राज्यों के बच्चों के साथ साथ बाहरी राज्यों के बच्चों ने भी इसमें काफ़ी अच्छा अपना प्रदर्शन दिखाया। क्या कुछ आपकी इस पर राय है, हमें बताइएगा ज़रूर। तब तक के लिए मुझे दीजिए इजाज़त। कैमरामैन अजय जाडू के साथ मैं नीतू सिंह, ग्रेटर जम्मू के लिए। धन्यवाद।